What's up, metal and heavy music fans? It's Pestiferous again with MetalTrenches.com, and today we have a review of SODOM and their new EP Bombenhagel via Steamhammer and SPV. And hey, if you like to be kept up to date with the best and brightest metal bands and albums from the underground and above, then stick with me by hitting that subscribe button down below. SODOM are classic thrash metal pioneers and forerunners of the genre's German scene, alongside the likes of Kreator and Destruction. Bombenhagel follows up 2020's very strong Genesis XIX, which proved that these guys still have steam 5 decades into their career.
We're not too old for this shit.
So what of this new 3-song outing? Track 1 is actually a re-recorded version of an old classic off of 1987's Persecution Mania, featuring the latest lineup. Honestly, this is probably my least favorite track, personally. This older approach to songwriting just feels a little out of place amidst their newer material, so it ends up coming off as a little bit unfocused and even repetitive at times. That said, Harris Johns contributes his own take on the guitar solo, which is always a good time, and as far as the mix goes, from the drums to especially the bass, everything sounds fantastic. The remaining 2 tracks are new compositions, starting with Coup de Gras. Lots of Slayer vibes on this one, with some of the very Tom-sounding vocal moments and Kerry King-inspired riffing. Alongside the raging D-beats and lightly blackened fringes, this is a high-energy track that has all of the hallmarks of a new mainstay for live shows, right down to that very crowd-pleasing closing scream. The final song is Pestiferous Posse, which already put a smirk on my face the first time saying its playful title. It's like a twisted take on the Dr. Seuss consonance formula. Yes, hi baby. Another high-octane track just the way I like it, but also with some bluesy dirtbag vibes in the chorus that draw some mild comparisons to Lamb of God. Around the 3-minute mark, there's also a super ominous interlude that really lets those pounding drums shine, building into a simple but effective, almost Inquisition-sounding guitar effect before the grumbling bass transitions us right back for the final slaughter. All in all, this is a fun little thrash EP that should please the SODOM fans out there. Again, the first track doesn't do a whole lot for me, but fans of the band going way back may enjoy the new take on an old classic. But the 2 fresh ones are right up there with Friendly Fire in their potential to become modern classics. Turning to my scales, I give Bombenhagel a 9 for enjoyability. It's fun, fast, and doesn't overstay its welcome. I give it a 9 for musicianship. The solos are really sick, and I think that even more so than the performances, I really love how they have arranged these songs to really let every member shine. And I give it a 7 for innovation. Unless you've somehow never heard thrash metal before, you know exactly what you're getting with this EP. So an 8.3 and a B for SODOM and Bombenhagel, but don't go anywhere because I also want to tell you about Bone Hunter and Dark Blood Reincarnation System via Hell's Headbangers. Bone Hunter is a Finnish band formed in 2011 that we have been covering for a while now, cranking out some seriously high-octane releases over the years in the likes of Sexual Panic Human Machine and Children of the Atom. They specialize in a very first-wave take on the black metal formula, deeply infusing elements of thrash metal, speed metal, and heavy metal, a la Venom, as well as more recent acts like Rebel Wizard and Destroyer 666. After a brief introduction, the album kicks straight into high gear with the powerful Iron Maiden-worthy riffs of Black Magic M16. Between the rollicking D-beats, raging torrent of melodious guitars, and vicious blackened snarl of the frontman, this is music that should earn nods of approval from Kronos to Dave Murray. And seemingly without taking a breath, we work our way straight into equally impressive and damn catchy anthems like Parasite Eve, Virgin Devil Princess, and Devil Power Soldier. Seriously, those chugging triplets and rumbling bass lines are like time traveling straight back to the fever pitch of the 80s metal scene. And honestly, the entire record is pretty pretty much non-stop, save for the occasional more head-bobby mid-pace detour a la Gashado Kuro. That's a mouthful, and I probably still didn't say it right. The non-musical comparison that Dark Blood Reincarnation System kept bringing to mind during listens was that of a roller coaster ride. You can almost feel the inertia of hitting those sudden turns and loops in every note and beat. If I do have one criticism, I do think that some of these tracks would be even better if they were around a minute shorter, but with the whole thing clocking in at just about 41 minutes, you're not going to be bored. Endless hooks, wailing solos, and imposing vocals all make this a must-listen album of the month, as well as perhaps Bone Hunter's best release yet. Y'all let me know down in the comments what you think of these albums, maybe what's your favorite thrash metal album, and don't go anywhere because I got plenty more videos for you to check out, and subscribe if you have not already. You can probably see some opportunities to watch some new things popping up on screen right now. Flight of Icarus signing off. I will see you in the trenches.